The French Revolution. Welcome back to International History Desk. Today, we're exploring the French Revolution, one of the most important events in world history. It lasted from 1789 to 1799 and completely changed France, Europe, and even the world. The revolution is usually divided into five main phases: the National Assembly, 1789 to 1791, the Legislative Assembly, 1791 to 1792, the National Convention and the Reign of Terror, 1792 to 1794, the Directory, 1795 to 1799, the Rise of Napoleon, 1799. Now, let's go through each phase one by one and see how France moved from a monarchy to a republic and finally to the rise of Napoleon. Phase 1. The National Assembly, 1789 to 1791, asterisk. The revolution began when King Louis XVI called the Estates General in 1789 to fix France's financial crisis. But the common people, called the Third Estate, broke away and declared themselves the National Assembly. This was the first bold step against royal power. Soon after, on July 14, 1789, the people of Paris stormed the Bastille prison, a symbol of tyranny. This moment became the true beginning of the revolution. Over the next 2 years, the National Assembly worked to create a constitution. In 1789, they issued the Declaration of the Rights of Man and Citizen, which declared liberty, equality, and natural rights. By 1791, France became a constitutional monarchy, but tensions between the king and the people were growing stronger. Asterisk. Phase 2. The Legislative Assembly, 1791 to 1792, asterisk. In 1791, the Legislative Assembly replaced the National Assembly. But France was deeply divided. Radicals wanted more change, while nobles and the king resisted. Outside France, Austria and Prussia were alarmed. They feared that the revolution would spread to their countries. Instead of backing down, revolutionary France declared war. In August 1792, angry crowds stormed the royal palace. The king was imprisoned and the monarchy was suspended. France was heading towards a republic, and the revolution was about to enter a more radical phase. Asterisk. Phase 3. The National Convention and the Reign of Terror, 1792 to 1794, asterisk. In September 1792, the National Convention declared France a republic. Soon after, King Louis XVI was executed in January 1793. His death shocked Europe and turned France into an enemy of monarchies everywhere. Inside France, radical leaders like Robespierre took control. They formed the Committee of Public Safety and ruled through fear. This period is remembered as the Reign of Terror. Thousands of people were executed by guillotine, nobles, priests, and even revolutionaries themselves. Queen Marie Antoinette was among those killed. The terror finally ended in 1794 when Robespierre was overthrown and executed. But by then, France had gone through years of fear, bloodshed, and war. Asterisk. Phase 4. The Directory, 1795 to 1799, asterisk. After Robespierre's fall, France entered a calmer but unstable phase called the Directory. A new constitution in 1795 created a government led by 5 directors. The Directory tried to restore order, but it was weak, corrupt, and unpopular. Economic troubles continued, and wars with European powers dragged on. During this time, a young military general named Napoleon Bonaparte rose to fame. His victories made him a hero, and many French citizens began to believe he was the leader who could finally bring stability. Phase 5. The Rise of Napoleon, 1799. In November 1799, Napoleon staged a coup d'état and overthrew the Directory. He created the consulate and soon became the most powerful man in France. This marked the end of the French Revolution and the beginning of the Napoleonic era. Napoleon promised order and stability, but he also carried revolutionary ideas across Europe through his conquests. The revolution that had started with cries for liberty and equality ended with the rise of a strong leader. Yet its ideas continued to inspire the world. Conclusion. So, the French Revolution unfolded in 5 phases. The National Assembly, the Legislative Assembly, the National Convention, and the Reign of Terror, the Directory, and the rise of Napoleon. What began as a fight against hunger and injustice turned into a struggle that reshaped not just France, but the entire world. The revolution destroyed the old monarchy, spread the ideals of liberty and equality, and changed international relations forever. Thank you for watching International History Desk. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more deep dives into world history.